practice is another. Adults are sharenting because the structure of the online world makes it very easy to do and even encourages it. As Plunkett points out, most of this bad parenting is encouraged by every major technology company and is entirely lawful today. When we give away data about the young people in our care, it is perfectly fine to do so from the perspective of the state. In fact, the current legal regime further endorses these practices in permitting the kinds of business practices that yield huge profits for data-hungry social media services and marketing companies. The default setting today prompts parents to share rather than protect data about their children. A very profitable business model depends on this practice. There is much to be gained from a different type of focus on this problem of data about young people. The generation that is coming of age today can benefit from many good things as a result of new technological developments. They can mean rewarding avenues for learning, exciting new types of jobs, ironically perhaps most especially in data science, promising ways to solve global problems, and avenues for deepening civic engagement. At the moment, young people are getting too few of these benefits while bearing too many of the costs of the new digital environment. Plunkett offers a way forward for better parenting in an increasingly data-rich world. As companies and governments trip over themselves to invest more and more in the development of machine learning and other forms of artificial intelligence, the need for data on which to run these systems will grow sharply as this generation comes of age. We owe today's young people a better structure in which to grow up in a digital era. And along the way, we should clean up our own habits and practices as parents and guardians before it proves too costly to those we care the most about. Now buckle up. Professor Plunkett offers a bumpy, exciting ride that she promises points us toward true north. Introduction. If Tom Sawyer were a real boy alive today, he'd be arrested for what he does in the first chapter of Mark Twain's famous novel. Tom skips school. He beats up the new kid in town, then sneaks into his guardian's house in the middle of the night. In the 1840s, towns along the Mississippi River lacked professional police forces, so Tom escaped the fate he would face today. Let's call today's Tom Sawyer Tommy S. to avoid confusion with the classic. Today, Tommy S. would be known to the local police. Officers, teachers, and court officials would be monitoring and logging his activities using digital technologies. And in the legal case of In Re Tommy S., Tommy would inadvertently give the government all the evidence it needed to find him delinquent. By chronicling his activities on Instagram, Snapchat, and other digital platforms, Tommy himself would create exhibits A through Z in the court case against him. This book is not about Tommy's self-incriminating conduct, however. It's about his Aunt Polly, Tommy's guardian. It's about how she might well write her own Facebook post about the affair. Blue lights flashing outside my bedroom window. Cops woke me up again tonight. Tommy, how do you deal with #teen troubles, #bail money, #extra large coffee? This book is about what Aunt Polly says and does. It's about her role in shaping Tommy's narrative by sharing information about him through many new digital means without knowing all of the ways in which her choices affect her young charge. Aunt Polly is a sharent. This new term is still in limited circulation but already has a variety of meanings. Here, it refers to a parent, teacher, or other adult caregiver who publishes, transmits, stores, or engages in other activities involving private information about a child in her or his care via digital channels. Today, we are all in Aunt Polly's position. This book examines how parents, teachers, and other adult caregivers in the United States make decisions to disclose digital data about children that invade traditional zones of privacy and threaten kids' and teens' current and future opportunities, as well as their ability to develop their own sense of self. Privacy means different things to all of us. This book proceeds from a broad understanding that privacy is about self-creation, establishing a locus which we can call our own without undue intervention or interruption, a place where we can vest our identity.